Welcome to the show, everybody. My name is Paul K. Lemire. This is
Absolutely.
no.
Where's that voice coming from?
I don't know. God.
It is absolutely.
God had a lower voice than that last time I heard.
Hello.
This is Drew Dekes.
Hi.
And that is
Jean-Louis Fillon.
okay. Give me just a test on that mic.
Testing.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You give me a test.
Hello. 1 2 1 2 2
Okay,
1 2.
and I know mine's
Check.
working. No problem. That's a testicle from everybody.
Check this out.
Guess what, everybody? This is absolutely coming to you live from 4680Q in downtown Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. And we are
États-Unis? No?
no, not États-Unis. No.
I don't know what that
Ici,
means.
Canada.
Oh, okay.
For now.
Mais oui.
For now. But we come live every Wednesday at noon on 4680Q.com. For you listening on 4680Q.com, you may want to tune in. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You may want to tune in at about 3 o'clock on YouTube, on the YouTube channel, and you'll catch the video of HABSOLUTELY, the three stooges here in the studio today.
Woo!
Welcome to Drew Dekes.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Coming in live.
Merci beaucoup.
Oh, de rien. Thank you.
The
There I am.
YouTube superstar,
Lowercase s.
Drew Dekes, is in the studio. So before we get through everything, get to anything actually, we have some breaking news. We'll tell you about that in a minute.
Oh, boy.
The Fantastic 15 brought us games against Calgary, Florida, Red Wings, Vancouver, and the Caps. And I've never seen a schedule like this, playing 5 games in 6 nights, including 2 back-to-backs. Are you kidding me? Did I mention to you guys how much I hate the Olympics?
Yes, you have.
I totally hate the Olympics.
And the Four Nations.
And the Four Nations.
And any hockey involving not NHL.
Any hockey not involving the Canadians. Let's get specific here.
Okay.
Right? You know, somebody was telling me they're going to have a tribute to Chara. Who is he? That big dummy? Tomorrow night.
She got hit singles and
Cher?
she played the Super Bowl.
Oh, Cher?
Sure.
Yeah, well, they're having a thing in starting at 6 o'clock. Like, doesn't start like Montreal has it at 7 when everybody's there.
Right.
And the crowd goes crazy. And it's because Jacobs is a cheapskate. Because any minute after quarter
11?
after 7, it's $1,000 a minute. If you go over the start time, you have 15 minutes to do crap.
Smart guy.
And of course,
Smart
in
guy.
Montreal, we go over like an hour, so half an hour, because it's a standing ovation for 15 minutes for our players.
But we have Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah, they're starting at 6 because
They have
I don't know what.
Bears.
And I don't know. It's great. But anyway, that's what's happening. So stay tuned to the show. Now we got to do this right now because January 13th.
That was
Right.
yesterday.
Yeah, that was Joe Valeno's birthday.
Yes.
26 years old.
Happy birthday.
Oh,
Joe.
no. We got to sing the happy birthday song for him.
Bon fête.
Where's the
Let's
ukulele?
go.
Bon
Happy
fête
birthday
à
to
toi.
you.
Bon
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Joe Valeno.
Oh,
Happy birthday to you. Way to go, Joe Valeno. 26 years old.
Where are the
and,
candles and the cake?
we're going to try to keep
They've
you as
been
long
blown
as we
out
can,
already.
right? We're going to try to keep them as long as we can, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, because
Joe Valeno.
we got people coming back, and it's going to be tough to keep all these guys. Let's face
It's
it.
going to be like this pretty soon.
Yeah, they're not
It
going to
already
be able to
is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so I'm going to let Drew Dekes talk to you about the breaking news just happened seconds ago. We got a call.
Woo!
I think it was 12 minutes.
I got a call from Kent Hughes about 6 minutes ago.
Yes, and what did Ken have to say when he called up HABSOLUTELY?
He called up absolutely to say that the Canadians have signed Alexander Texier to a 2-year contract extension.
Now, that's worth applause.
Is it worth a song?
That's worth applause.
Welcome to Montreal.
Da, da, da,
No,
da,
Tessier's
da, da.
He has been a big surprise to all us Habs fans. We got him off waivers from St. Louis.
Yes.
He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't happy. He comes home to Montreal, the Habs land, and the guy is performing like they always thought he would.
He's on the top line.
We
He
love him.
was
We
a
love him.
first-round draft choice, correct?
Yes.
So 2 years, $2.5 million per season.
What
for
a
Alex
bargoon.
Texier.
What a bargoon.
It's fabulous.
It's
I mean, and we
fantastic.
spoke a bit about it last week about the fact that we have this brain trust that knows how to find players and play. And we've been really just taking advantage of draft choices, first round draft choices that haven't been nurtured or properly developed by the team that drafted them.
How old is he? 21?
26.
Yeah,
26?
Yeah, he's a little older.
Okay, I didn't know how old he was.
We'll confirm in a moment.
But that is fantastic, and I'm glad we signed him. I mean, these guys are going to be staples as we move players in and out. Remember, we have a lot of players coming back, and we're going to talk about that later.
Correct.
Yes, we do. They're going to come back, but we don't know if they're going to stay.
No, that's the question.
Should I stay or should I go?
That's the question. The $1 million question.
26 years old.
There you go.
I think you were
26 years old.
Alex Texier.
Just
Congratulations, Alex.
Merci.
It's been a pleasure so far.
Yeah, great to have you.
I mean, he's got a hell of a shot. I mean, you saw what he started to do on the shootout. I mean, he's a skilled player.
Thank you, Toronto. We love you. Just kidding. No, we don't.
Hat trick. Yeah, okay, we'll talk about that.
He's a skilled player.
So let's get to, now that we've broke this news to everybody, first one's probably in the world that had a show that broke it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, Kent was very generous to give me that. He didn't have to do that.
That's sharing. Sharing is nice.
Yeah, this regime is not like Bergevin.
Sharing is caring. Yeah. Sharing is caring.
And he's lifting us up, right?
Correct.
He lifts us up. Okay, so let's go to viewer comments. We only have 2, so we'll get through them real fast. Gary Cornvoyer, 9301. Hello, Paul and Jean-Louis. Great video like usual. Nice to see the dynamic duo are back in business. Hello, Gary. Nice wins with Calgary and Florida and the emergence of Tessier. Speak of the devil. There he is.
Hey.
Viva la France.
His emergence was just rewarded.
Yeah. Viva la France.
Viva la France.
I mean,
Tessier has a lot of skill and talent. He is fitting nicely on his new team. For tonight's game against the Wings, starting Fowler and Nets is an important game. Means Fowler passes the test with flying colors. He's going to be the next number 1 goalie this season.
Oh, well.
I think we lost 4-0.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh. How about that first goal?
But
the one when he was behind the net.
Oh, yeah.
The one when he was behind the net and the puck went in.
I'm telling you, we'll talk about that game. I mean, that was we'll talk about it.
Every dog has their day.
Every dog has their day. I don't think he played that bad. And anyway,
the
Fowler passes the test, blah, blah, blah. Monty will be the backup or traded, and Dobish will be backup or will be the one sent down to Laval. Time will tell. Xhekai's play recently has improved. He belongs to the top 6 going forward. Go, Habs, go. You agree with all that?
No.
Okay. Take away.
Xhekaj, definitely had his confidence. But confidence can be a killer. And I think that he got a little overconfident.
Yeah.
I mean, he had an amazing game on Saturday. But then it was on Monday that he was struggling.
Against Vancouver. And a game they won.
And Kirby Dach took each other out on a goal.
Kirby Dach?
Gooley.
The other Alberta guy.
Right. Gooley and Xhekaj took each other out.
They collided.
Yeah. We need Xhekaj. There's no doubt about it. I mean, he proved some of his worth even last night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Xhekaj can't put the puck in the net. He has skill. But he has to remember he can't try to do too much. And that will be Xhekaj's success, is playing as he is, who he is.
He was trying to do too
much.
No
more, exactly. No more, no less.
And Marty's got to be able to, mental Marty, he's got to be able to take care of that. He's got to have a talk with him. It's Marty, right?
Marty, he was the first star last week, right?
Yeah, mental Marty. Yeah, I went back to mental Marty. I took him off the list for a while.
He was first star last week.
Yeah, he was. Well, he's not first star this week.
I'm getting confused.
He's not first star this week. Let me guarantee you that. So there you go, Gary. I like Xhekaj. He's got to be there. I mean, we need some tough guys. We need some grit. He's the guy.
He's looking like his presence looks really good on the ice.
And
he's not afraid of anybody on the ice.
No,
that's important.
He
protects the team. I mean, he exudes confidence without a doubt. But he, like we Drew and I have said, he's got to be very careful about knowing his place in the team.
He's got to temper his game. As far as Monty and Dobish and this goes, I'm not going to pick on any goaltenders anymore. As long as As long, no.
Oh, that's okay.
There's
We're
a
recording.
caveat.
We don't have to get into writing.
There's
We're recording.
There's a caveat here. As long as there's a 3-goal rotation.
A
Because
3-goalie
I don't
rotation.
I don't think that it's fair for 3 goalies, and you take Dobich, who hasn't played in 2 weeks, you throw him in. It's tough, and we saw that with Allen, Montembeault, and Primo, what it did to them. So I'm not going to pick on any goalies on any games. I'll pick on Marty about it before I'll pick on the goalies. I think they've been playing all pretty good, and Monty seems to be back. We'll see.
Allen, Montembeault, and Primo. So Caden Primo, is he still in the NHL?
No. He got ruined.
Is Jake Allen still playing?
Yeah, I think he plays for New Jersey, and he's been playing good.
Okay.
He did last year anyway. I didn't see too much of him this year.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't
So
heard much.
yeah,
I haven't heard this name this
I think
year.
he's still been playing pretty good,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
But see, that's the problem. You can't rotate 3. They have to make a decision. Either Fowler's going down, and then you're going to keep Dobich and Monty and give Fowler game time in Laval, or Fowler is number 2 and Dobich goes down, or you trade Monty. They got to make a decision. We can't keep this up.
Here's what's going to happen, and I spoke to it last week. There will be a trade. I believe it will be Monty, but it could easily be Dobich.
But yeah, it could be. I agree with you.
I saw an interview with Dobich recently.
Yeah.
And he spoke to being very uncomfortable about his floor. He's very uncertain right now about being with the team. And he feels like he's day to day. Now, that doesn't make me feel confident about him playing net.
No, I feel day to day.
You know? I mean,
whether I like him or not.
I want a netminder who, like Fowler, who's like, bring on. I feel great here. This is my place.
I think he should stay.
You need to be concentrating on being on the ice and nothing else. So if he's got these thoughts of, I don't know if I'm going to be with the team, I'm just trying to do what they want me to do, I'm doing no. You should be out there saying, hey, we're playing, who did we play last night?
We played
Philadelphia?
The Washington Capitals last night.
We played the Caps. I'm going to beat the Caps. Like, come on, let's go. I can't wait. You know what? Ovechkin, I'm shutting him down.
down.
That's the attitude Dobich needs. And I think he's lost a bit of that attitude. That scares me. And that's why a week ago I said Monty is definitely going to be traded over the next 2 months before the deadline. It could easily be Dobich.
I think that'll change if we get out of this 3-goalie rotation.
You're not going to get out of this 3-goalie rotation until a trade is made.
Either a trade or Fowler goes back. One of the
reasons actually the 3-goalie rotation is working not too badly right now is because we are in Olympic time.
Olympic.
Pardon me?
Olympic times?
No, Olympic.
Oh, I got the headphones on. Sometimes I can't hear
Olympic
exactly
time.
what you're saying.
This is on your channel, not mine.
Because we're playing so many games, because the schedule is going to be disrupted by the Olympics.
Yes.
Okay?
Don't remind him. You already got him going once.
When you play, what did you say? We played 6 games or 5 games in 6 days?
2 back-to-backs.
It's not bad. It helps to have 3 goalies then sometimes.
Well, yeah, you said that last week. This is a good week for 3 goalies because they're playing every other night, basically, right?
Exactly.
Or every night almost.
I think they're just taking advantage of the opportunity, but I don't think you have to make a trade. I don't agree with that.
Well, put it this way: if you don't, you got to go down to 2 goalies, correct?
Yeah,
but you can send one to Laval, and there's no trade needed.
You can't send Monty to Laval.
No, he's not going to go to Laval. He's playing great.
Yeah, he's not going.
He already went to Laval.
Wait a second.
He already went there.
Because 2 weeks ago, I was hearing Monty is like washed up and done.
Yeah, but 2 weeks ago he didn't win 3 games in a row.
Exactly. Exactly.
He hasn't. Yeah.
So, but
he's come back and
it goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
No, we got till March 1st because after that we can't trade anything.
I mean, this is like, for whatever reason, here's the thing about Dobich. He's more some players are just more vulnerable and out there with their comments nowadays than they were before. Before it was like, don't give the media anything, don't give them anything to write about. unfortunately for them, Dobish has been open regardless of what they're telling him to say or not say. And he is showing his emotions and all that stuff. And maybe Fowler is mentally more mature than
Fowler
Dobish.
shows his emotions as well. It's just that I like Fowler's attitude more than Dobish's.
And that's fine. But I think that somebody asked Dobish the other day after the Vancouver win, if it would be good for his game to go to Laval. Like, the timing of the question was the issue there. And they were discussing this, with like Lapierre and Marinero last night. And they were saying, Dobish is definitely less mature than Fowler, but that doesn't mean that that's what the Canadians need. I think it's Fowler needs to develop, and the Olympics is a perfect excuse to say, hey, go play a whole whack of games and just keep building your game. Dobish is going to get rest. Montembeault is going to get rest. There's no reason to,
Montembeault is going to play for Canada, isn't he?
No.
Oh, that's right.
No. That's where he lost his opportunity.
That's right.
Yeah.
2-3 weeks ago.
We shouldn't even have a goalie controversy because this should have been dealt with right away. This is my big complaint against MSL and everybody. I mean, come on. This shouldn't even be a controversy. Either you're going to get rid of this guy, you're going to
I don't think they see it as
send him down, put him on waivers. No, they don't.
There isn't. The controversy is out here. In their room, there's no controversy.
No, you're right. I agree with that.
Guys, they're going, we got like...
That's how I see it. It's all spun by us, the media.
They're going, you're playing 10 games in 17 days, right? You're playing 23 games since this December 1st.
Thirst?
First.
Are you thirsty? Sorry.
First, okay? That's my French accent, okay? La, la, la. So, here's the deal.
Okay, Joe. What's the deal, Joe?
We need 3 goalies. We can use 3 goalies
That's
in
what
this
I'm
situation.
saying. There's no problem.
Not a problem.
You don't
That's
need
right.
to make a trade.
But you will make a trade because you'll use an asset to acquire something.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be a goalie. We got
No, I'm not saying you're going to trade for a goalie.
No. You don't have to trade a goalie.
Or you will trade a goalie.
I think so.
Maybe at some point, but not this season.
You're going to trade a goalie like Montembeault. I think if you put Montembeault on waivers today, the New York Rangers would take it.
That's not a trade. That's a giveaway.
That's right. So we're going to trade him instead.
But why? He's our guy right now.
He's not going to be our long-term guy.
I know that, but he's still our guy right now.
Well, for the moment.
Patrick Laine may not be here long-term, but I'll take him the rest of the season. But
I have no idea. I wouldn't even say that
play?
until I see what he does.
Where's he going to play?
If Patrick Laine gets out on the ice and he can't keep up with the team, he's got to be gone.
Yeah, that's fine, but I'm just saying that we don't have to overreact.
We're not overreacting because we're not making this move for 2 months. We're letting it basically boil.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're letting it boil. We're letting it steep like a good tea.
I don't understand the Montembeault trade idea with the fact that he's the best goalie that they have right now.
Again, I said it could be Montembeault. It could be Dobis that's getting traded.
Yeah,
I don't think Fowler's going to be the one.
Fowler is definitely not going to be traded.
Yeah, we'll just not bring that up.
Okay.
That's not.
Okay, so hello, guys. Gary Cornway again. Hello, Gary.
Hi,
I
Gary.
only had 2 comments from Gary. I don't know where Vinny Hudon. I hope he's all right.
What'd you guys say to Vinny? He's all got him.
I know.
He's got the flu.
Well, Laine is back, and where do you slot him in? And we can just be Laine. There we are.
What a transition, Paul.
Yeah, for me, he deserves a shot in the top 6. He's an elite talent. I see him making a positive impact for the Habs. I know he's getting negative vibes from all directions. He could be the missing link for the top 6. And the cost is free. It makes sense to me. Go Habs, go. That's a tough one.
Who's the highest paid Hab right now?
Noah Dobson.
Dobson is $9
And
million.
second?
I would say it's probably
Laine.
Patrick.
Laine, $8.5 million for another 3
And
months.
he's not going to be on the first 2 lines?
He's not going to be on the first 2 lines. Of course not. How are they going to mess with?
Well, then he's not going to be on the team next year.
Well, that's fine.
Oh no, he's not.
Got no contract.
No, they're
That's
not
right.
gonna-
That's fine. We don't have to. Are we talking about now or next year?
We're talking about now. But why do we need him now?
We don't.
We don't.
Okay.
We
So
just say, it's great you're healthy, but you're not coming back on the
Sammy
team.
Blais is better than Laine?
I'm not saying that at all.
Well, there's a spot for him then.
Maybe.
There's a spot for him. Right
Maybe, but we got a couple
Sammy
other
Blais is
players.
playing well, though.
No, we got a couple other players to bring on board.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, we got Evans. We got New Hook. They got to come back.
Exactly.
Yeah. There's got to be room for.
So is there room for Atlanta? There might not be.
I think you need goals. So
You do.
Well, you do, but he's a power play specialist, and he's terrible on anything else. He's
And
not
we
a
have
200-foot
more
player.
power play specialists now with Demidov.
Yeah, well, then we ever
And they're
had.
not scoring still. So like we can
Yeah,
use
that was a big-
5-on-3 is a
then-
disadvantage for the
maybe,
Montreal Canadiens.
maybe those players shouldn't be on the first two lines.
Well, okay, but I'm
Maybe
not
Lammy should be on the first two lines then.
put
If
him.
those players that you want to keep on the first two lines aren't scoring.
Yeah.
But the first, we're talking about the power play or the first two lines.
We're talking about both because you're on the first two lines and on the power play.
Okay,
Okay.
I don't care where he is. I just want him to score.
I don't
care what. I don't care what line he's on.
I just want anybody to score.
You know exactly.
I don't see a top. That
So
top
we
six
need
for him.
him to do the one thing we can't do, which is the most important thing: is score goals.
The problem is, recently he hasn't been scoring.
Well, he hasn't been playing.
But
so,
even
I mean-
even when he was playing, most recently he wasn't putting the puck.
okay.
No.
I mean,
his game was
does
sliding.
Wayne Gretzky have an off week?
Wayne Gretzky. Are you comparing Wayne Gretzky to Patrick?
Yes, I
Laine?
am.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Gretzky never had an off week. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
Not a good comparison. Just calm down. But I'm just saying, like, you gotta. We haven't even. Like, he hasn't stepped on the ice, and we're already like, well,
We're
what's he
already
gonna do
getting
for
rid
us?
of him.
Yeah, exactly. So like,
I'm
let's-
not getting rid of him. I'm just asking questions.
I expect him to come in and do the job because he's done it before. That's all.
I hope he can come in and do that.
Am I saying he's absolutely going to score 5 goals in 6 games? No.
Absolutely not.
But I want to see him at somewhere in the lineup.
He should have an opportunity.
Yes, that's all.
But let me put it this
But
way.
I expect he will.
For us to be having this conversation means there's a lot of doubt about Patrick Laine because otherwise we would say we can't wait for
there
him to
always
come back.
has been.
And we got Beck to send down. We got Newhook and Evans coming back.
Newhook's 2 months away.
And
so we
our
don't need to
first
talk about
two
Newhook.
lines, you really want to monkey with them.
No.
I mean, they're doing pretty darn good. Those guys, Kapanen and Slavkovsky and Demidov. I mean, are they our first line or a second line? It's hard to
On
tell.
paper, it would suggest like results wise, it's but ice time wise, it's probably a
so-
tie with the first.
So do you want to put Line in for any one of those guys?
No, of
like
course
he's going to
not.
be third or fourth line.
for sure?
Let's face it.
And he's
I'm
not,
fine with
and,
that.
and you know,
Let's face
but
it.
is he going to be fine with that?
He's going to have to be, or you don't play.
Is he going to be
Or trade him.
Is he going to be productive that way?
I don't know.
I think so.
The mental case.
You're going to have to find a way, or you're going to have to find a new team.
Well, he will next
So
year.
I am all for that. I'm just
Exactly. He will next year. And so if you intend to lose him next year,
Why
why
wait?
not employ someone that you're going to be using next year?
Exactly.
This
That's it.
That's it.
Okay, so
Okay, I'm
we'll
glad we
find
solved
out.
that.
You know what? The results will be the judge.
that's correct.
The proof is in the pudding.
The proof is in the pudding.
That's
so,
correct.
you know what's up next?
What?
Habs trivia.
Took a while to get there. Actually, I thought we were.
I know. Well, yeah. Okay, so Carrier got 2 goals the other night, right?
Yes,
in
he
20
did.
seconds
Now we
against the Knuckleheads on Monday night.
2 goals in 20 seconds.
Yep, for a D man, that's a hell of a night. You would think that would
That's
be
a hell of a night for Carrier.
yeah. You would think that it would be the
That was
fastest
an
2
anomaly.
goals ever scored by a Habs defenseman,
No.
but it wasn't.
No.
I love that. That's a good one.
My question to all of you and you is, who was the D-man that holds the record? And I'm going to give you 4 names.
Yeah, I can
You-
think of 4 of
if
them.
you
Right,
don't-
I can think of the 4
Number
names
1.
right now. Let me see if I get the 4
Number
names.
1, Doug Harvey.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's
Number-
like OG.
Number 2,
Dude.
Big Bird Larry Robinson.
Big Bird.
Number 3, the third pick, Bert Corbeau.
Never heard of him.
And number 4, Guy Lapointe.
I'm going with
So
Doug
I-
Harvey.
High-scoring
so-
defenseman.
I'm going Doug Harvey.
You know, I'm not like number
You just
3.
like Harvey.
I like
I'm not
Harvey's.
going to go number 3 because I think that's really your red herring this time. You picked a guy that nobody's heard of, so you want somebody to say, "Yeah, that's the guy," because nobody's heard of him. So I'm not picking that guy.
Okay.
So it was Robinson,
Doug Harvey, the Big Bird, Larry Robinson, Bert Corbeau,
you don't even worry about him.
and Guy Lapointe.
He left one. So see, Savard would have been in my list, and J.C. Tremblay. I think it's definitely. I mean, I'd like to pick Doug Harvey. If Drew wasn't here and hadn't picked Doug Harvey, I would have picked Doug Harvey.
Okay.
Okay, just
You got
so we're
Doug
clear.
Harvey?
But he's already picked Doug Harvey, so I'm going to pick somebody else.
Well, if you want to be right, you can also pick Doug Harvey too.
No, I'm going to pick somebody else just to cover on.
Okay.
That's just good teamwork.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go against each other. Good teamwork.
Like
yeah.
we don't both go chase the puck. One goes and gets the puck. The other guy goes in front of the net. That's how you score goals.
Thank you.
That's
Okay.
how you
Is
win.
that how this game works?
That's how you win the trivia.
That's how you win. That's how you win the game.
So who you picking?
So Robinson and Lapointe. I'm going to say Lapointe.
Okay, and you said Doug Harvey. Okay, well, I mean, you think this would be pretty easy,
Man, we.
but it isn't because the big bird was the guy who scored 2 goals in 19 seconds.
Wow, 1 second, eh?
Yep, he did it on March 22nd, 1980, against the Hartford Whalers in a game Habs actually tied 5-5. There was no overtime in that period.
Oh,
He did it at the 5:44 mark of the third period, with the second coming at 6:03. Big Bird also had 2 assists that night to go along with the fastest pair of goals. Hartford took a 4-0 lead.
Wow.
But the Habs, led by Steve Shutt, came roaring back in the second with Shutt, Gingras, Robinson with the pair, and Lapointe topping off Habs scoring.
See, Lapointe's, that's why it was coming to me. I could.
And they won the Stanley Cup that year, by the way.
We.
Yeah, that was the 4th one in a row.
Lapointe's name.
we missed our shot.
Now, one guy you might recognize on the Hartford Whalers.
No.
This is a good trivia question in its own right.
Okay.
It was a guy named
Ray Ferraro.
Gordie Howe.
Oh my gosh, I forgot he played for them.
Yep.
Hockey,
And he did get an assist that night
hockey
at 54 years old.
Hockey here's how.
And he was skating with the Whalers at 52 years old. Sorry, I made a mistake. And he was skating with the Whalers along with his son, Mark Howe,
Nice.
who was 25 at the time. Now, John Garrett did the honors in net for the Whalers, stopping 35 of 40 shots, while our goaltender was
What year was it?
1980.
1980.
Ken Dryden.
He's gone.
79-80. I think he was there 79-80, no? For the last Stanley Cup, I think so.
Did this guy play ever for Niagara Falls?
No. His name was Michel Bunny Larocque.
Yes.
What a great name, Bunny LaRock. That's
Yeah.
just such a, it just rolls off the tongue.
Yep.
Anyway.
And he basically let in 5 goals on 27 shots, a .773 save percentage. But we had such a good team, it didn't matter.
Man,
He was the
he
backup.
sounds like one of the goalies we have now.
Yeah. Carrier couldn't best the Big Bird, but he did manage to tie a gentleman with 20 second, 2 goals in 20 seconds.
Another defenseman?
Yeah, although, yes. And these are all defensemen, of course. And the guy's name was Bert Orion Pig Iron Corbo. So Bert Corbo did it in 20 seconds. That's who.
What year was that?
That was 1919 Habs.
1919.
Oh my
The
god.
1919
Oh, yeah.
Habs.
Were they the Montreal Canadiens?
Yeah, he played 10 seasons for the Habs and was a member of the Habs' first Stanley Cup winning team in 1916.
Très bien.
Now, signing with the Habs in 1916, Pig Iron was like most defensemen of the day, tough and stay at home. They didn't do the stuff that they
With
do
a
now.
name like Pig Iron, you better be tough.
Yeah. So he had 2 goals in 20 seconds, and that's even more amazing for the time he played in, because defensemen weren't up there playing forward. They were stay at home.
Plus, they skated slower.
And guess when he accomplished this feat? December 25th, 1919, against the Quebec Bulldogs.
As a Christmas present.
In a game, the Habs won 12-5.
They played on Christmas Day?
Yeah. And Habs won 12-5 over the Quebec Bulldogs.
Was it inside or outside?
It is inside. Pig Iron got the 10th and 11th goal of the game, and a goal for the Habs. George Vezina was our goaltender that night. Who was the victim goalie? Frank Brophy. And this was his only season in the NHL. Pig Iron Corbo died tragically in a boating accident on Georgian Bay at the young age of 48. He was the first player to play for both the Habs and the Leafs in one season. So he was with the Habs, he got traded to the Leafs, 1926-27. First player to record 100 minutes in penalties in the NHL in one season.
Nice.
Now you know. Fastest 2 goals ever by a defenseman in the NHL, you ask? Well,
And those were short seasons, too.
yes, they were. Fastest 2 goals ever scored by a defenseman in the NHL, not just on the Habs. That was on December 15th, 1995 by Darren Quint of the Winnipeg Jets, clocking 2 goals in 5 seconds.
That's impressive.
How did he do that? He put them both in his own net?
Maybe it was he scored a goal and then they pulled the goalie or something. And he got it right off the faceoff, went back and he shut it down, something like that. Yeah. I don't know exact circumstance. That's what makes sense to me.
Armia did that a couple years ago. He scored like 2 goals in 2 seconds or something.
Yeah, it was real quick.
Yeah, so that was like a Habs record. But anyway.
Past week with the Habs. So we're going to go into the past games now. It's 12:30, so we got half an hour to play with and other stuff. So what do you think? Wednesday against the Flames, not even close. The Habs dominated the game like I thought they would. Calgary was never in it. Wolf played a good game considering, and the score could have been a lot higher on the Habs side of the score sheet. Felt bad for Beck ringing one off the crossbar. This guy is snake bitten. But Texier, Hudson, Kapanen, and Caulfield made up for it. Texier with his 4th, Hudson with his 8th, Kapanen with his 14th, and Caulfield with number 21. I cannot say enough about the Habs when they play one of these teams. They came out and they played fantastic. Pure hit talent on the team. And Texier added 2 assists to his night. And the best of his career, Fowler got the call, delivered a busy 29-shot, 966. Beautiful game. That's all I can say.
No complaints for me.
That's exactly the way you want the game to go. You want to have a score like 4-1.
Yeah, it was a perfect game. I mean, they came out and they played tough all night. It was a 60-minute game, and they were just the better team. That's all there is to it. And we got the results.
Exactly. They are the better team, and they showed it.
Yeah, and we always say you have to win the games that you should win.
Yeah,
and this is the case of us doing exactly that, and that's 2 points in the bag as we roll through the fantastic 15 here. Doesn't get better. Now Thursday, the next night, we go against the Panthers at home, and we win 6-2. Florida cannot beat Montreal. They lost all 4 last year. They're going to lose all 4 this year. And Paul Maurice said it best. There's no use skating all over the ice against this team because you won't catch them. Their game is markedly different than it was 2 years ago. Every team, and this is a huge compliment by Paul Maurice, every team in the NHL has a style, and I think in some ways Montreal is kind of a new team, a new style of game, because theirs is changing as they become more mature. Montreal is evolving, changing, highly skilled, so we're learning how to play against them. So he said, we just don't know how to handle these guys, and that was evident. I mean, they couldn't keep up. Montreal's buzzing, and I compare it to hives buzzing around a beehive. They're all over the place, and finally you got to just jump in the water and get away from them because they're going to sting you, and that's what Montreal did. Dobson got his 8th, Kapanen's 15th, Texier 5, 6, and 7th. Got the hat trick, and Slavkovsky is 16th. Monty turning in a 5, 926 for the win. Still struggling in the faceoff circle, 42%. And with shots, only 19 for the game. Is that a concern to you guys?
That's
the
a big
face-off
concern.
circle and the shots. Like last night,
last night shots killed you.
Yeah.
The night before, you won the shot game 2-1, and you had a great game.
Yeah, I mean, this face-off circle thing, I don't get it because we got Deneau back, and he's doing good in the face-off circle, but what's up with Suzuki and these guys? We should be getting a lot more.
Suzuki's doing okay in the face-off circle.
Is he all right?
Yeah, he's okay.
Is he at 50%?
Yes.
Okay.
Kapanen has done extremely well recently. Deneau is sometimes basically even or struggling a little.
He was really good. It was like 63% up until like the last couple games, but Deneau has been fine. And the face-off win against Dallas that like won them the game.
Yes, that was a huge one.
That just comes to mind because
that was
all him getting it to Lane Hudson, who was allowed to walk down and just put the puck in the net. But I mean, Phil Deneau is a big pickup because again, how big was Dvorak last year in the face-off dot? He was big.
He was huge.
So we replaced him. And
he needed to be replaced, for sure.
Yeah, with a guy who's better defensively and actually even better in the face-off dot is Philip Deneau. So I think that that was a good ad.
Definitely. I mean, the price was right.
You got it. No, I'm glad Deneau was there. I've been happy ever since he came. I mean, we need a good face-off guy, this guy with experience, and he's
especially with Evans going down. It was like, yeah, we need help in the middle of the ice. Period. Not just in face-offs, but we need help at center ice. And Owen Beck and Joe Veleno aren't going to be long-term solutions by any means. So,
you don't think Owen Beck is going to be with the Habs in 5 years?
I think highly likely not. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but I love the guy. You know, He's the reason we all met,
I think,
right? But
I think when it comes down to it,
I don't know.
I can't remember that night. Were we on a date with Owen Beck or something? Or
Yes.
What was it?
there's a date with Owen Beck. But
Now you're making it weird. Go on.
yeah, I think that when it comes down to it, Owen Beck is probably going to end up being really, really good trade bait. I don't know if he's going to end up making the Habs full time and being on the Stanley Cup team with them.
With Evans re-signing, it's going to be much harder. And with Michael Hage coming, it's going to be much harder.
Hage,
Kirby Dach is not gone yet.
Zarkovsky,
Yet.
Zarovsky's going to be a winger.
Bryce
but
Pickford. I mean, we got lots of good guys.
we just have guys still coming, right? Right back.
And
We're talking
and we
defense
got
end.
guys who we don't even know who want to come.
Yeah.
Like there's probably, if there's 32 teams in the NHL, there's
Soon to be 34.
There's 32
It's just crazy.
to 64 guys who want to come play for Montreal.
Right now, they do.
I think it's just making it harder and harder for Beck as a center.
It is.
I think he still has NHL potential. I'm not saying he's not an NHL player,
Definitely.
but I don't know that he's. I think the Canadians might be able to upgrade at his position.
Well, I was saying last night that a lot of these guys that we brought up are never going to be onboarded to the Habs, not because they're no good. I mean, we drafted good. We have good people. The problem is breaking into this lineup. I mean, like we're getting to the point now where we've got the guys we need, and it's going to be very hard to start letting people go and bringing these guys up.
Well,
So the only thing they can be is trade bait.
Guys who you bring in who are clear waivers and just don't want to play for their team, like Texier. I mean, that is a bonus. Who foresaw that 6 months ago?
Nobody.
I don't believe so.
And same with Newhook. Same with who else did we grab from that?
And then
Newhook was a trade.
Doc.
Right,
Same
but
with Doc.
Doc was.
And then you have a guy
trade.
named.
We gave up stuff for those guys.
And then you have a guy named Kapanen, who nobody thought was going to be maybe in like the rookie of the year, possibly.
Yeah.
And so there's two, right? Like, what other teams have players like that are jumping into their team, let alone all the players that we have drafted and are developing and are trying to get up with our team?
Right.
It's just victim of circumstance.
It's a great problem to have. But,
yes.
But it is tough on the players because, at one point they were all coming up.
And
Now we're going like, I don't think they can get on the team. There's no room.
That's what I'm feeling from
Dobish?
And he has this feeling about, is he good enough to play in Montreal? He's almost kind of waiting for the anvil to drop. He's saying that, and I understand that, and I have empathy for that. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Let's be clear. But
no, he's a great kid.
There's a guy named Fowler who's like, let's go.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Who are we playing tonight?
Yeah.
Ovechkin? Yeah, well, I want to play games too.
So Saturday we played the Red Wings at home. We lost 4-0. Now, this was a strange game where the Wings executed their game plan to perfection, took advantage of opportunities, and were backed up by a flawless performance and goal from Gibson. The Habs played a decent enough game, but just couldn't solve him. Habs are not going to win every game. This is the way I look at this game. We're not going to win every game. This, along with the Blues last week, are games that just didn't go our way. And there's going to be games that you're going to play really good, but you're not going to win.
We had an off night.
I say that the next meeting with Detroit will be much different. I guarantee you that. You can take that to the bank. Dobson had a good game, and Gooley looked like he was ready to.
What do I ask for?
You asked for 3-1 odds. And Gooley looked like he was ready to resume his role on defense. He lost, but I thought Fowler had a decent game in net with
no.
But a win in this game just wasn't in the books. You could tell from the first goal, bounces off a stanchion, goes out front in the net. I mean, it just wasn't our game. I'm just writing that one off. We're going to lose games. We're not winning every game from here on out. So it's sad against Detroit, though, because in our division, we want to win those.
It's like a 4-point window.
Yeah, right? we want to win those.
Yeah, it was against the team you were fighting for first place for, and they put up a donut. It sucks. But you move on. You have no choice.
Yeah. Any thoughts on the game other than basically the way?
Yeah, we were off. we were just right off.
Yeah, it was a strange game.
We didn't play with pace.
I didn't feel we played really bad.
The first period was fine. It was 0-0 at the end of the first period. It was just Detroit capitalizing their opportunities. Gibson played outstanding. You got goalied a little bit. And that was the biggest move that Detroit made from Anaheim was acquiring Gibson, and that's where you want a goalie to be able to steal a game. He stole the game, but Montreal's also
it was 4-0. It wasn't 1-0. It was 4-0.
Yeah. So that, again, Detroit's offense deserves credit too for capitalizing on their chances. But yeah, it just didn't have a good start to it with the way the Bell Center stanchion didn't help us out with the first goal there. Just that's a sign of like, okay, it's not our night. Yeah,
it's like an omen or something like that.
Yeah. Sometimes
when I saw that, I go, oh no! I mean, what the heck?
It's bad luck sometimes.
Yeah, it's an omen.
Yeah.
So we come back against the Canucks with a 6-3 win. Yep. As expected, the last place Canucks were really not much of a challenge. They held tight for a couple periods, but
their goaltender played well.
Yeah, Tobo Gijo, he played good. He stopped everything the Habs could throw at him in the first two periods, but ultimately the Habs were just too much for Topo.
They wore him down.
The Habs that was a game where like Vancouver's the last place team in the NHL.
Yeah, they
have committed to tanking. They went from almost the conference finals 2 seasons ago to the bottom of the league, and Demidov, everyone was skating around, just doing laps around Vancouver. Vancouver got 2 1-goal leads, and Montreal came back, no problem. It was a game where like you're just like how much fun can we have here? It was like
the Habs were too much.
To me, the Habs stayed in the game, and Vancouver's goalie kept them in the game. And then the third period happened, and the second line took off.
Yeah, and Topo Gijo couldn't do it.
And he made a great save on Kapanen.
St. Louis started to rotate the second line a little more frequently, and they had an excellent period.
They had their way with them, just like that Toronto game a couple months ago.
Yeah, Carrier got it up the pair, 2 and 3 in his second and third in 20 seconds, just missing a record. But Dobson getting his 9th, Matheson getting his 5th, Slav getting his 17th, and Kapanen getting his 16th.
Slavs
rounding out the scoring.
Dobson's goal was impressive.
Yeah, I was going to say Slavs, but Dobson's was nice too. And Dobson just walked right in. Again, like a team like Vancouver, after the face-off, I don't know what everybody did except like abandon coverage on the point entirely and then just not even move. Like Vancouver just let Dobson walk in. Oh, okay, I'm just going to score now. Damn. Same with Hudson and Dallas. Like if you're going to give that guy much time and space, Dobson's a stud defenseman. You burn them.
Yeah, he burns you.
And I love that guy. He's having a great start.
I think Dobson in 3-4 years will be their number 1 defenseman.
He's good. Dobish got the start, settling down 870 for the win, but I mean, that's all it took. Really.
Again, he's not getting a lot of reps, right? So that's a game where like he's not seeing a lot of shots. Like just go get him the win, and then give him another chance against Buffalo tomorrow night or whatever.
So last night we played the Caps. We lost 3-2 in overtime, and a lot of fans are going to jump all over the Habs on this one, but not this guy. I'm usually the guy jumping on him.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
But not this guy. You know why?
You feeling okay?
You're growing up, Paul.
No, I am very analytical. And what I saw is a team that was dead tired after playing 5 games in 6 nights, including 2 back-to-backs, and having to fly to get to Washington to play the game. And I think to grab a point on the road under those circumstances is beyond what maybe even I thought they would do against Washington, seeing how the schedule worked out and everything. So one game.
The score was 2-0 at the end of the second period.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, we favored in the third. Yeah, I mean, we're playing against a premium team.
If I can be up 2-0 at the end of the second period against any team, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm very happy.
Especially on a back-to-back.
I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, back on the road.
But I wasn't happy at the end of the third period and when it was 2-2.
as nobody should be.
Yeah, but
nobody should be.
But there was a reason for it. I mean, and like I say again,
there's a reason.
Next time we meet these guys, it's not going to be the same. When you have days of rest, it's a different game.
I'm hearing this story like frequently now. Next time we play Detroit, they're going to get it.
Right.
Next time we play Washington, they're going to get it.
You listen to me.
Yes.
Listen to me.
Okay.
We lost 7-1 to Tampa, and what did we do when we came back and played Tampa in Tampa?
We beat them, I guess.
No, we didn't beat them. We lost 5-4 in overtime, though. I'm telling you, that's not going to be the same game. It's going to be a different game against Detroit, and I'm telling you that because we've seen it all year. I got a memory like a steel trap. So take the point, be happy, shut the hell up, and let's move on to the game. Anderson's 10th goal.
Whoa!
Galley, 4th goal.
Glad I came here today.
And the 3rd, and Galley got a goal, so we got to be happy.
Yeah, Galley got a goal.
Not you guys to shut the hell up. You can talk all you want. Those guys out there who are giving them a hard time. Sammy gave us a 9:29.
Yeah, Sammy got there a day early.
He got to watch it a day early to rest, and that's a John call. John called that against Dallas. I'll bet you Monty went down there and was sitting there for a day.
They listen. MSL,
John always
they
says
listen
that.
to the show. They know.
They know. John told them to do that.
That's what you do. You got 3 goalies. Take advantage.
Go have a slice of pizza and
Go sit in the hotel room and watch pay-per-view.
And go to
wrestling.
Washington's a safe city now. Go to Washington Monument.
Probably not.
There you go.
You could call it wrestling.
Oh man, this guy.
So
somebody help him.
So we can't complain. The Habs managed to grab 7 points out of 10 over the last week of games.
That's
70%. And with the fantastic 15 coming to an end in 3 more games, they are where they want to be with a 26-14-7 record, good enough for 3rd in the Atlantic. They're on pace for a 103-point season, which puts them pretty well in the top 3. And the pace they have to grab points, well, they need 62.5% of the remaining 70 points up for grabs, which means 43 points. This is very, very achievable.
I think a lot of people thought they were going to be maybe in first place at the end of this last set of games.
You really?
I heard people talking about...
Well, they were for a minute there.
Exactly. They were very close to being like first place.
Yeah,
and Detroit said no.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you got to remember, though, that we're playing really good. I mean, we are way beyond what we thought we were going to be.
We're playing well. We're playing well.
With all the injuries that we have to be where we are.
We're playing well.
It's amazing.
It's very...
it's supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious.
You got it.
We're playing well.
We are playing well.
But last night's game, like I say, we were up 2-0. We had goals from Gallagher.
Yeah. Anderson.
And Anderson. 2 veterans. Third and fourth line.
Yep, that's fair enough. Yeah.
I need a hockey team who consistently gives me 2 goals from their top 6 every game. That's what I need. When we get to, and we're working on getting there.
We're getting there.
But when we get there, that's when we win games 4-1 all the time.
Well, they were doing that because Kapanen and Slavkovsky-Deminov have been doing that.
But they didn't do it last night.
No.
But that's what we need. You see
yeah.
what I mean? Because then the score would have been 4-2.
Yeah, well, I think...
if they would have got the 3rd goal on the 5-on-3...
Well, that was 0 for 5 on the power play was really bad. That killed us.
We hit some posts. No doubt about it. But the bottom line is your top 6 needs to give you 2 points every game, and then somebody will chime in from the bottom 6, and of course there's a defense to consider, and then you will start winning games consistently. And that's where we're headed. That's where the ship is going. And I mean, you saw it the night before that, Kapanen line, phenomenal.
Yeah, and I'm not going to put too much into last night's game, considering the circumstances of it. I mean, you can't play 5 nights and 6 games with 2 back-to-backs and expect this tremendous performance from everybody. I mean, you got the Washington Capitals. They're no bum team neither.
Yeah.
Most people will go on into Washington to lose.
Washington had a couple injuries, too.
Yeah, they were missing Wilson, Jacob Chikrin, and...
Yeah, Wilson makes a big difference because he's a pain in the ass.
Well, it's not the same team.
Yeah.
They're not the same team. They don't have that physical, intimidating factor. They didn't have that last night. And they shut down Ovechkin last night. So I think I agree with John with being disappointed not getting the extra point because you had every opportunity to do it. You just weren't able to do it. And you also had a goalie that was keeping you in it all game. You get to overtime, you kill off a 4-on-3, which is not easy to do with the greatest goal scorer in the world on the ice.
Yeah,
They do it. And then Monty makes the first save, and Slavkovsky has what's his name? The guy who got the winning goal on Washington. Well, either way, it was a rebound goal that Slavkovsky, all he had to do was lift his stick, and he just stood there. That was And then people
He's
are like,
admiring it.
people are like, oh, don't get on Slavkovsky. I'm like, you know what? I can get on him for not making a simple play. I know how good he is. I know how good of a season he's had.
You're gonna have to apologize again to him.
I will if I have to. But I'm just saying that I
No
agree
wonder
with-
you didn't wear a sweater.
Yeah, well,
I was wondering about that.
Tough
Tough
love.
Dekes is hot.
Tough love, baby. No, you know what? I just think that your goalie needed your. He's not a defenseman.
He's not a
You
defenseman.
just needed to do something. He
He's
didn't have.
not a defenseman. That's a good qualifier. I like that.
Yeah, but you were in the crease, so now you are a defenseman.
Well, you try to come back and do the best you could.
Yeah, and he didn't try hard enough to me.
For you.
No, for his team.
For his team.
Correct.
In your opinion.
In my I mean, you go watch that replay and you tell me again what you think.
What I will tell you is Lane Hudson. Where's he been lately?
Everywhere. He's Lane Hudson.
Is he missing in action a little bit?
Not at all.
Is he a little overly tired?
Everybody
Did he miss a practice the other day? Was there a reason?
No, he was told to stay home because he practices too much.
So
he was told it was a mandatory day off because he doesn't take days off.
Yeah, he's there
but
every
he
day.
needs to periodically to
Reset.
keep his body.
and that's what we have to consider.
I love the attitude
Oh, I love his attitude. Don't get me wrong.
The heart is there.
Oh yeah, a guy
But-
who goes to the rink every day like that. Don't get me
He's
wrong.
a Norris candidate at some point.
But
Maybe this year.
what we have to do is
Yeah.
manage like that. We're managing players.
Yeah.
It's like we've got to manage Dobus's attitude. Okay?
Yeah.
We really do.
They have the staff to do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
But you have
Before, it would have been harder for him.
of course it would.
And anybody that's struggling.
And it's good to see that we're trying to manage Lane as well. Saying, okay, you know what? We know you want to be on the ice, but we want you to get some quality rest because we're gonna maybe need you an extra 2 minutes in a game, and we want you to be there for us.
Yeah.
Because we
But I
know
don't see any-
we're playing you 24 to 26 minutes a game.
It's nice to have that.
That's all I'm saying. And so the
Okay.
defense overall needs to. I mean, because if we play Jack Eye for 6 or 7 minutes and he's playing with Struble or he's playing with someone else, and they're only getting like 6 or 7 minutes, the other guys are getting like 20 plus minutes. We got to manage our people.
I think Mike Matheson also deserves a lot of credit for how much better and improved of a defender he is. Like, I know offensively we know what he can do. I think that everyone's gotten quiet on Mike Matheson after the noise was just like, about him. And now they've asked him to play a different role.
He needs to.
And it's worked. And I think that it's that extension for him, like the confidence that gave him clearly is there because he's doing what they're asking of him. He's chipping in offensively when he needs to, like the other night against Vancouver. But also he brings stability, like Dobson, Hudson, all these top minute munchers, right? But now Struble and Jack Eye are playing more, and they have been playing. Well, Struble's been scratched, but with Cooley back,
but he played last night.
yeah. But
Took a hell of a hit.
yeah, Jack Eye stood up for his guy,
Exactly.
Yeah,
which is good.
Exactly.
And the Canadians killed off the instigator penalty, which was more important too.
Now 60 minutes ago, you got a call from Kent. And
Correct.
He let you know about Texier's extension.
Right.
That's right.
Did he talk about the fact that this is part of the culture, right? I mean, he's saying, okay, you know what? We want to let you know what we think of you now. We're going to give you a 2-year extension. Because we know that in the back of your head, there's a guy named Patrick Laine. There's a guy named Kirby Dock. There's a guy named Alexander Newhook. There's a guy named Jake Evans, who have all been on our team this year. But we want you to know you are on our team. Nice elbow.
They give it a bill.
It's almost like a
that was
Gordie Howe.
2 minutes.
Gordie
2
Howe,
minutes for elbowing.
you got a third of the Gordie Howe hat trick.
So that might not end by 1 o'clock because he's still got a fight to go, and he's got to assist
John
somebody.
and I
He's got to
already fought.
assist somebody.
No. John and I already fought.
Okay,
once.
so that's
enough.
So what do you
Now you need
think?
to assist.
Do you see that? Do you see that? That's the move he made today.
See what's
Ken Hughes said, Texier, give you a 2-year extension because we want you to know there's 4 or 5 guys who aren't here, who were here at the beginning of the season. You're going to be here.
Yeah, I think it's it's clear they're rewarding what they're seeing from him because
I think it's more than a reward. I think it's more of a signal. It's more of a message.
Okay.
You are on our team. We want you not to be thinking about those 4 or 5 people or other people coming back to the team, we want you
Your
to
spot's
continue
secure.
to think about what you're doing on the ice.
Sure.
No, we'll find out.
Because we love it.
We'll
Yeah,
find out.
And I
now.
think that's the message that they're communicating with this culture.
Oh.
That's the weakness of this culture, is that you're going to have a group of people who come into that circle because of injuries and things happening. That group may swell between 30 to 50 people at any given time. And you want all 30 to 50 people feel like that they are part of that group and have that commitment. Sadly, only 20 of them can go on the ice at one time. And that will become the problem of the Montreal Canadiens. That's why you saw, and it's been starting over the last 4 or 5 years. That's why you see when guys have weddings, guys from other teams come back to be in the wedding party, because they love that group. They want to be a part of that group. And unfortunately, they can't.
What a story.
Mm-hmm.
This could be a television series. Oh, it was. That's right. Okay, let's move on.
And that's going to be the struggle for the Montreal Canadiens.
We got to move on to
In a good way.
We got to move on to the Bryce Pickford watch. Kids tearing it up in the WHL. 38 games for the Medicine Hat Tigers in the WHL, scoring 32 goals, 28 assists in 38 games. Are you kidding me? 60 points in 38 games, and he's a defenseman.
Yep.
He's a plus 47.
How old is he?
19 years old.
Get him on the team.
They signed him.
He's signed.
Is he signed?
Well, yeah.
They just signed him.
Get him
2
on the
weeks ago.
team now.
I'm watching this
What-
kid all the time.
What are we waiting for?
We've been this patient, Joe. We can be a little more
You
patient.
might see Michael Hage this year, they said. So relax.
Whoa. Who's Hage going to play? He's going to play in the fourth line?
He's going to be up with Montreal. That's what's going to happen. As soon as Michigan finishes, he's coming up. I'm coming up. Okay, so
He did not want to talk about it, by the way.
Never knew he liked it.
so oh, I love disco. Yeah, come on.
Disco
Anyway,
ball.
coming week, we got to talk about the coming week, and then we got to get the Twazi Twal in 5 minutes because
Okay.
we wasted a lot of time
Waste.
on philosophy. Okay,
Waste.
Thursday, January 15th in Buffalo
Waste.
versus the Sabres. That's correct. So you keep wasting time. We got to get out of here.
John likes the sound of his own voice.
I know. Buffalo is on a
I
roll.
don't have headphones on.
This
You
team,
should.
I'm not the one with the headphones.
this team is hot right
We
now.
know.
The Buffalo Sabres.
Whoa, who?
They're going to be a handful,
Who?
but the Habs are the better team and should prevail. Goaltender. Who knows with Mental Marty running the bench. Thursday, we're going to beat the Sabres. I don't know who's going to be in goal. You tell me because I can't figure it out anymore.
You told me already that it was going to be.
I said Dobish.
Who said
but
that?
it's-
Oh.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Yeah.
It's going to be Dobish or.
You think so?
He
Yeah.
played well against him last year, but
You guys agree with that?
it's
You agree
Dobish
with
or
that?
Fowler. We know that.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Dobish
you
or
want
Fowler.
Fowler for Saturday night.
And
So
Saturday.
then Dobish.
So you think we're going to beat the Sabres? I think we're going to beat the Sabres.
Every single time I go there, I'm expecting the Sabres to finally show up against us. This might be the time that they finally do. I don't know.
Are you going?
I'm going. Yeah, my nephew and I are
then
going.
we're going to win for sure.
Yeah, my nephew is undefeated.
We got representation there. So
Yeah.
we're going to.
uh
So Saturday,
Are you going
January.
over early?
huh. Yeah.
You're going. He's going the night before, so you can be like.
I mean,
Are you meeting up with Kent?
I can't
Hope
comment
so.
on that right now, but you'll find out.
Okay.
Saturday, January 17th in Ottawa versus the Sens. Always a tough game, but I think this year we have the Sens number. Chalk up a win for this one. I'm calling a win. And who did you say is going to be in net?
John said Fowler Saturday
Fowler?
night.
Fowler. So we know that's
I
Fowler.
would be. I think that I'd be. That makes to me in my head. I see it. I see Dobish versus Buffalo, and I see Fowler versus.
Okay, you think we're going to win the Buffalo game?
Yes.
Yes,
Chalk, yes. So we got 3 wins. It's unanimous.
I think we'll squeak it out.
How about
I
Saturday?
think we're going to squeak
Yes.
Yes, we're going to beat Ottawa on Saturday. You agree with that?
it out. Ottawa.
We got 2 wins and
I think it's going to be a battle. I think Brady Tkachuk is very mad about everything,
okay.
but I don't think that will hinder the Canadians. I think we'll beat Ottawa.
Okay. Tuesday, January 20th, back at home versus the Wild.
That's a tough one.
Our first of 2 meetings with the Wild this year. The next coming on February 2nd in Fraudasota.
Quinn Hughes.
2 pretty equal teams. Our special team numbers look a little better. I think we could take them at home, and I'm notching a win on this game. And that's going to close out the Fantastic 15.
I'm going to put a question mark next to the Minnesota game.
That's going to be.
We always struggle with Minnesota, I find.
Double D, question mark.
Yeah.
And who's going to be in that? Monty?
Yep.
Is that what?
I take Monty for Minnesota.
Think so?
Yep, 100%.
And you agree, John?
I'll go with it. For sure.
Yeah, okay. Well, there you
I'll
go.
take
We're
Monty
rotating goalies.
It's easy, right?
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
With 3 of them.
Okay.
Un, deux, trois.
There you go. There's our picks. All wins. The next 3 games are going to be wins with Dobish, Fowler, and Monty taking a game each in succession. The Troisième Étoile de la semaine dernière as we wrap up the show today. I have my number 1 star for this week is Tessier. What a grab off waivers. This kid has found a home in Habs land and laid down a hat trick this week and hit another goal for a 4-goal week. Hats off to Tessier. And then we got surprised with a call from Kent Hughes telling Drew Dekes that we signed him for 2 years. I mean, yeah, he's my first star. He's the surprise of the year next to Kapanen.
Yeah.
In my regard. Number 2, Carrier. This guy gives it all in game after game. He gives you 19 hard minutes a game and comes through this week with 2 goals in 20 seconds to give the Habs the lead against the Knuckleheads. He deserves a star for sure. And my third one, and you're going to be shocked at this one.
Oh, I know who it is already.
It's Monty.
I knew it.
He's come back strong, and last night's game
I am shocked.
Was a dandy, even though he lost in overtime, stopping 39 of 42 shots last night, grabbing 5 out of 6 points in the games he played. He deserves recognition for overcoming his problems. Can he sustain this goaltending as a starter? That's the question of the year, isn't it? For now, this last week has made him the 3rd star of my week. What do you think, Drew? What's your 3 stars? You got any?
So Monty's playing great in a 3-goalie rotation.
So far, he's getting the rest he needs. And I always said he wasn't a starter, and I still don't believe he's a starter. And he may need more rest to be any good.
So you might see a pairing of Fowler and Montembeault.
You never know. You never know. This is the
A2,
$1 million
A2.
question. A2, expect the unexpected. You got it. You're right. Your 3 stars. Who do you like?
Slavkovsky.
Slavkovsky. Yeah, well, I get hungry with that.
Dobson.
Even after last night, you wouldn't wear a sweater today? You're
Well,
picking him?
I mean, I'm going by the whole week. You guys
Okay.
do 1 show a week.
Okay, Slav, Dobson,
And then I will take Texie for sure.
and Texier.
Yeah. Texie's probably number 2, and then Dobson 3. Slav, Texie, Dobson.
I can't argue with that. I mean, this.
I kind of want to give Monty a star, but you did already. So
Yeah, there you go.
and it's a big step for you to do that.
It really is because I don't like
It's
the
a
guy.
big step for your cat.
I love his honesty. But
brutally,
he's on your team. You should like him until he's gone.
brutally honest.
Yes,
What do you
that's
think,
why.
Johnny, what's your?
So, I mean, honorable mentions, Texier, Carrier,
I think Carey deserves an honor.
and Dobson. But 3 stars for me are Slavkovsky, Demidov, and Kapanen. And if
Okay.
those 3 guys can play like they played in that 3rd period the other night,
I'm looking forward to seeing your
that
show.
will be our first line
It's almost worth
in
going to
2 to 3 years.
Buffalo just to see them play. At this
It's definitely worth going to
In
Buffalo
person.
to see them play. Oh, yeah, for sure.
point. Like that's kind of what's got me.
Yeah.
excited.
But those 3 guys in 2 to 3 years will be your first line.
Yeah, well, the good thing about it is Demidov is leading the rookie scorers now.
Yep.
He's got 3 or 4 points on Seneke.
But Kapanen's right there.
And
Kapanen's got the most goals,
Kapanen's got the most
For
goals.
rookies.
He's got 16. He's got
Correct.
the most goals
which
for
is
a
a
rookie.
complete surprise.
Yeah,
to me.
so, I mean...
But look who he's playing with. He's playing with the other 2 best forwards.
Yeah,
Slap.
and here's the key, though. Demidov is a +9. Seneke is a -4.
Interesting. Okay.
So,
That says a lot about who he's playing with, right? In my mind.
yes.
Slavkovsky is driving that line,
But when you pick-
and those guys are benefiting from it. But
Yeah, when you pick them as stars, though, I mean, you're right on the money. Let's face it, right? I mean, these guys
They're
are
the talk of the
I
team.
mean, and that's that whole line you're picking.
that
So
whole line.
and
It's
it makes sense.
amazing.
It makes sense, and they deserve that recognition. So now it's about, can they do it in the playoffs?
Can they do it consistently? Like I said,
Yeah.
If you played last night and you get a goal from Galley, what was it, his 4th goal of the season?
Yeah.
You get a goal from Anderson, who just came back, which was great. And Anderson, we know, has had scoring droughts.
Shorthanded. Like, come on.
So that's a key. A goal on the PK. So if if you can't score goals on your PP, you get a goal on your PK. That's not so bad. But then your top 6 have to give you 2 points.
Yeah, and that makes a lot of sense to me. That's where they missed out in that game.
But that's the overall plan for success.
The blueprint
over the 82 game schedule.
Yeah, and the 0 for 5 on the power play.
Because once we get into playoffs, a lot changes.
Excuses be gone too.
A lot.
Well, the whole game changes.
Yeah,
they even call the game different.
Yeah, they do. There's no arguing that.
So we don't have the overtime 3-on-3 and all that baloney. We play until somebody wins 5-on-5. So it's a whole different season. Really.
5-on-5.
That's what I told Patrick Liney's wife, but he didn't.
You need to tell her again before he gets back.
Well, I've given up. All right.
They got to show it now.
Here's the deal with Patrick.
You've said your piece.
Here's the deal with Patrick.
She has a lot of power, but not the power of suggestion.
When Patrick comes back, they cannot allow him to join the team until he is 110%.
He looks good in the practice ring.
Hopefully, that's like in May.
His feet are moving.
But
he should be good by July.
So you're watching him in the practice.
But he's a free agent. Yeah.
How many other players are on the ice when he's practicing?
0.
Yeah. When he is 110% full out with a team, that's when
I look forward.
Should be on board.
Yes, I look forward to when he starts scoring again, and you guys are singing his praises. It'll be fun.
I love Patrick Laine, and I sang his praises all last year. But what I realized,
you dressed up like him.
What I realized was at one point he decided that how he wanted to rehabilitate his injury, and they allowed him to do that.
Right.
And then when he came back, he was a little slower than he should have been at one point. Then he got hurt again, and he was slow at the very beginning of the season. He really wasn't playing as well as he had played the year before. And that's my problem with Patrick Laine. It's like, you actually maybe wasted a year of your career by doing this rehabilitation the way you wanted to. If you'd gone under surgery the first time, you may be well on your way right now to maybe leading the team in goals.
He's going to be leading them to free agency. That's where he's leading them. On that note, we got to get out of here. My name is Paul Calamir. This is Drew Dekes. This is Jean Socrates Filion, the philosopher over here.
Plato.
Our Plato. John is our Plato. And we thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comments. It costs you nothing to subscribe. Don't forget about Drew Dekes, the YouTube superstar. He's got a channel too. Have a good time. We thank you for watching.
If you go to Buffalo tomorrow night and you see Drew, buy him a beer.
Buy him a beer. There you go.
Because I'm not paying for those beers.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive.
Not at the arena.
Especially they're American.
No.
Who's going to pay that kind of money for an American beer?
No. It's not worth it.
Patrick Laine. He'll be there. We'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. God bless you all. See you next Wednesday with HABSOLUTELY right here at 12 noon. Promises made, promises kept. Au revoir, mon ami.